Hey guys, hi, welcome or welcome back to my channel. This is Tulsi and today I'm back with another video. So recently we did a Singapore trip and here are all the details of how did we go, our itinerary. Without wasting any time, let's get started. First come first, we booked our flight tickets and here's how we did it.
Check it on Skyscanner, majorly on Monday nights and Tuesday nights, late nights after 12 in the night. Once you click on the search button, don't come back. आप आपकी टिकट बुकिंग करके ही आगे निकलना because once you come back, the rates get changed and it gets hiked.
The second thing after the flight booking, by the way, one more advice is Singapore has very beautiful cruise options that you can explore. तो आप आपकी flight tickets book करने के पहले do check the Singapore cruise tickets and book it in advance और फिर उसके according आपका plan the itinerary. Unfortunately, we did not do it and so we did not get the cruise tickets. So हम लोगों ने cruise skip कर दिया था and you'll get to know the itinerary later on. Next thing that we did was our visa. So here's how we did our visa.
So for visa, आपको एक local agent को hire करना पड़ेगा. Any tours or travel companies which is nearby you. So there is a long documentation that is required for visa. So you can visit a local agent or a good tours and travels company in your city and provide all the documents and get it done. It takes usually 10 days and you have to submit your original passports as well. So please make it sure that once your flight tickets are confirmed, you apply for visa because flight tickets to and from both are required for visa.
Next major thing that is the Singapore currency. So it is around $1 is equal to 72 rupees and here is what we did for the currency over there.
So our advice would be don't exchange too much amount because it is very hectic to carry the currency and rather we would tell you to apply for a forex credit card where the forex charges are zero. So we personally applied for BOB Uni card. What it helps us is zero forex markup charges. You tap it anywhere and you can purchase and you can visit anywhere. So Singapore is a country where everything is cashless and you can use your credit card everywhere, even in taxis as well. If you're traveling through taxis, so even taxis accept the payments through credit cards. You just have to tap and you would be charged as per the actual rate in INR in your credit card, and also you get 45 days more to pay on this credit card and you have many more benefits. There are other options as well. You can search and if you are eligible you can buy or you can take on other credit cards as well.
So basically we did not have a lot of cash Singapore dollars with us, but it is advisable to exchange some amount. Please need to have $200 with you. Cash कहीं पे भी काम नहीं आता है if you have this credit card with you. It goes along. Next thing is the stay in Singapore. So basically what we did was we had our brother staying in Singapore, so हम लोग वहीं पे रहे थे. But if you are planning to stay in Singapore, to prefer Indian food, it is best that you stay near Little India. So there are many options of hotels near Little India. तो आपका खाने का काम sorted हो जाता है अगर आप Little India में रहते हो तो. Next is the travel or the transportation inside Singapore. So basically MRT is so वेल कनेक्टेड इन सिंगापुर कि आपको कहीं पे कोई देखने की ज़रूरत ही नहीं है. फर्स्ट डे यू नीड टू लर्न अबाउट द MRT सिस्टम एंड वंस यू गेट यूज टू इट, इट इज़ नथिंग बेस्ट देन दैट. सबसे ज़्यादा अफोर्डेबल ऑप्शन है. इवन इफ यू आर प्लानिंग टू गो वाया टैक्सी, इट इज़ वेरी एक्सपेंसिव. सो ट्राई एंड ट्रैवल थ्रू MRT. हमने हमारा पूरा सिंगापुर ट्रिप इन MRT ही किया है.
We have a photo of a MRT map that we would be uploading where you will be able to get it which line connects which tourist attraction.
You will easily get this map online as well. One of the pro tip here is you start using ChatGPT for your travel. Ask ChatGPT you want to go from point A to point B via MRT and it will guide you perfectly. Basically it will guide you with which MRT line you should take and at what stop you should get down. So just tap your international card or make an MRT card and it works.
बेसिकली हम लोग सिंगापुर 9 days के लिए प्लान किया था, सो विच इंक्लूडेड आर क्रूज एज वेल. बट अनफॉर्चुनेटली ड्यू टू चाइनीज न्यू ईयर द क्रूज टिकट्स वर ऑलमोस्ट 3 times एक्सपेंसिव. सो वी स्किप्ड एंड वी डिड मलेशिया इंस्टेड. सो मलेशिया हम लोग बस से ट्रैवल करके वी डिड 2 days मलेशिया.
Next is the ticket booking of all the attractions in Singapore. You can do it on the app like Klook. Make sure you do it one day before you visit the attraction and do not book all your tickets before landing Singapore.
So now let's start with our itinerary. So make sure कि you book your flight tickets at the timing like night travel हो जाए and morning you reach Singapore. So आपका दिन बच जाए. So we reached Singapore around 10 AM in the morning and we explored the Singapore Changi airport, which is beautiful. From the airport we went directly to the house, did a bit of rest, and evening में we visited Gardens by the Bay Area, attended the light show that happens there, which is free. It is around 7:30 PM and उसके बाद ही we got to see the Northern Lights show as well.
वैसे बोल सकते हो कि हम सिंगापुर एकदम राइट टाइम गए थे एज इट वॉज द चाइनीज न्यू ईयर वीक. सो एंटायर सिंगापुर वॉज लिट fire shows, firecracker shows, and whatnot. The drawback was Singapore was extremely crowded during this time and things were a bit expensive. Plan your travel accordingly. Usually, my advice will be skip the holiday time, that is the Chinese New Year, Diwali, New Year's.
So दो shows attend करने के बाद we explored the area and we explored the Marina Bay Sands area as well.
There's a glimpse of how well was it decorated, and also we got to see the Prime Minister of Singapore, which was cherry on the cake. One more place that you can visit in Marina Bay Sands is the casino, and you will see how huge it is. Plus, the entry is free. Went to Marina Bay Sands to attend the laser fountain show, which was free. Thereafter, enjoyed the Singapore skyline view from there.
So we had many days in Singapore, तो हमने हमारा जो schedule था वो काफ़ी ज़्यादा relaxing रखा था. But ideally, if you are in Singapore for a short time, day 1 पे you can explore entire thing, Gardens by the Bay. So Gardens by the Bay area have 4 activities. The main one is the Cloud Forest, the Flower Dome, Marina Bay Sands. You can visit the deck or you can visit the Silavi restaurant. All the details are here above. I'll link the video here. And the light show that happens in Gardens by the Bay. Also the Northern Light show that happens after the light show. And there is also laser and sound show that happens at the Marina Bay Sands. So you can choose and plan accordingly. Your day 1 will be complete. Next day is the day 2. Visited the Sentosa Island. Sentosa Island mein we did Universal Studios. So Universal Studio gates open around 9:30, 10, and you make sure you go early so that you skip the lines. And also all the details for visiting the Universal Studio video is up here. You can check the video. Once Universal Studio is done, it will be almost 6 or 7 for you to complete the entire Universal Studio rides and come out. We did the Wings of Time, which is also in Sentosa Island. So the Wings of Time show happens at 7:45 and we attended it. It is advisable to go 20 minutes before the show happens to grab your seat. So day 3 also dedicated to Sentosa Island because it is very big and very beautiful. So first we booked a cable car ride and we enjoyed the cable car ride. Then later on we entered the sea aquarium, also called Oceanarium now. So it takes around 1.5 to 2 hours for you to explore the entire aquarium. After that we entered the Harry Potter Magic Vision area. So if you're a Harry Potter fan, you will enjoy this place. And after that there are 2 options again. If you want to visit Madame Tussauds Museum, you can enjoy the museum as well. And do not miss the luge ride. It is one of the most amazing enjoyable ride. So and make sure कि आप luge ride enter कर रहे हो around evening time. You'll enjoy the views at that time.
So luge ride has 6 PM the last entry, so it is recommended you get entry at 5 because वहाँ पे 3 options हैं, 2 rides, 3 rides and 4 rides. We recommend you to take 3 ride option where it will take 1.5 hour to complete all 3 rides. So if you enter at 5, this is the best time to have a luge ride and you will get out by 6:30. There is also a thing, अगर मुझे भूख लगी तो मैं सेंटोसा में क्या खाऊंगा, तो सेंटोसा में द बेस्ट थिंग टू हैव इज कैलाश पर्वत. इट इज़ नेक्स्ट टू ल्यूज राइड. जहाँ पे ल्यूज राइड है उसके बाजू में आपको कैलाश पर्वत मिलेगा. यू कैन एंजॉय डिलीशियस इंडियन फूड ओवर देयर.
After completing the luge ride, we explored Sentosa. So there is an area of sensory scape जो beautifully decorated है. So you can explore it, which is absolutely free. You can also explore the beaches in Sentosa. So here your day gets completed in Sentosa. Or you can visit the Mandai Wildlife Reserve. Ideally, it's advisable that you do zoo one day and do bird park the another day, as the wildlife reserve gets closed by 6. But we did both the things in one day, so you can check out how did we manage to do it in the video above.
How do we reach there? Pro tip. On Red Line there is a Khatib MRT station. Once you get down over there, there is a Bird Paradise bus, specialized bus that takes you from Khatib station to the Bird Paradise, and it charges you only $2.50, and you don't have to take any other card for it. Your credit card, the original credit card that you have taken, works everywhere in MRT, in bus stations as well. So it would be very affordable and convenient to reach the bird park and zoo through public transport.
Day 5, we did a offbeat thing in Singapore which we absolutely loved, and it is island hopping. So all the details about island hopping, the video link will be shared here, so make sure you go and check out the video. Also you can add fillers to your itinerary like the Merlion Park. Anytime you get some free time, like in the evening, you can go and visit the Merlion Park according to your convenience. Which is near to Marina Bay Sands. You can either reach there by a taxi or a bus. Day 6 was planned for shopping. So we visited the IMM Mall, which is a mall where you get number of offers for good brands. So you can go if you want to go shopping, you can definitely check this mall, and make sure you carry your passport and your credit card with you so that you can get a GST refund at the airport when you go back. How to get the GST refund? You will get the entire details in this video. The same day you can plan to visit Little India Market and the Mustafa Market, which is very famous. We also visited the Chinatown and the temple over there. Make sure the temple closes by 5, so you go there before 5 p.m. So this was all for Singapore, and after this we planned 2 days of Malaysia. So we planned a journey from Singapore to Malaysia via bus. The entire Malaysia trip video will be shared very soon, so stay tuned. I hope that it helps you to book your own Singapore trip. If you have any doubts regarding the booking or Singapore trip, you can put your questions in the comments below and we'll try to help you. And for more such videos, do not forget to like, share, subscribe and stay tuned for more videos. Bye.